Okay, so I wanted to make a quick little video of something that I created right now, but I also want to do like a continuation of the things that I have done before in another video of like the art that I had produced. So pretty much I got this skateboard from Zoomies and I had put little stickers on it and everything like that. But this sticker, and then like with Scythe, and then with this sticker right here as well. It's like ZXNO glitch, so it's part of my like alien collection that I created. And I mean, I had drew like other like alien signs and everything like that. Yeah, and that's like the name Zedro Glitch. So that's like the clothing brand that I had created back then, but it wasn't a successful clothing brand. It was much more of like a tester to see like what would work. But I had found out that things wasn't working out because like it wasn't like ready for market and like I didn't find my direct consumer as of yet. But with this, I wanted to show you guys like my skateboard of like the art that I had produced and everything like that. So this is like I'm finding myself and everything like that, and everything is just coming together. And I want to just show like the art that I had produced, and like even though this is a skateboard, I had like some of the stickers that I had to put on it, but with what I just created right now, so like I got this off of like it was like a clothing rack that I just got, and I just put like a chain on the end of it and everything like that. And then I had even like had like a little keyboard for like my iPad. So I needed something like a rubber type of thing. So I needed to put it on like the so like it can have a handle. So basically the handle of it, and then I had tied like I don't know what kind of fabric this is, but it's like a sturdy type of strap that I just tied together to kind of give it like I don't know what vibe this kind of gives off, but I just needed something. But what I'm talking about is like this. So I had created this when I was in college, so this was actually back in 2020. But this is like a little alien that I had like it was like I think it was a woodworking class, or it was a class that we did like 3D printing, woodworking, and then like creating something like in itself like that. But I had, got broke this pole off of something. So like I'm always breaking stuff, but creating something new. And I tied like a little shoelace and everything like that to keep it intact. But I mean, like I feel like this is like encapsulating like how I am able to do the things that I'm able to do, because like with like my mental ability that I currently have, I'm able to like think outside of this box and outside of like this dimension, everything like that, and creating something new and being innovative and like trying to like get my voice heard like one like post at a time, because like I don't want to be limited by just like if I can't ever, you know, I have to be different. Like I can't conform to what everyone else thinks is normal, because like that's boring in my case. Like literally like I had just thought of this and everything like that, and I had done this just recently too. Put it on like the stick and everything like that. And the reason why I did this too, because like I saw Thom Brown, I think that's the name of like the clothing brand itself. They had done like a alien collection, which I really am really for alien fashion and like just for alien the aesthetic of it in itself, and even just for fashion and stuff, because I come from a fashion background. But like this is the reason why I wanted to do this in the first place, because it's just like my own little alien, just like representation of it. So when I think of like alien fashion, and that's why I really have this in this first place, because like I'm trying to think of like when I mean like outside of this what outside of this box and outside of this dimension, I'm thinking, okay, like if there was a way for, evolution to happen, and then like speciation were to happen to create another species, what would that species be and how would they dress? Because like the way that things are happening on Earth right now, I feel like if people are hoping to get to another planet, or even like think of another planet itself within the galaxy, let alone like how would that species look like and how would they dress? And I'm coming from like a different point of view in fashion, because like I come from a fashion background, and I had made other videos in the past about like me explaining like my fashion background. But I don't want to talk about that in that regard, because I want to talk about something new, and I don't want to keep talking about like the past and everything like that. But like what's something new and interesting, and how I just introduced like Thom Brown when they did like the Alien collection. I should be really actually like I should really specify which collection I'm talking about. And I'm gonna actually put a picture on the screen of what I'm talking about, because there's a green alien head. So basically, I don't know if I should do another video of like explaining like alien fashion or just fashion in itself, but like what I'm trying to get at is like what would the next potential evolutionary stage be for the next being of man to be something else within the lineage that is classified as human? But like what would the fashion be like? Because like fashion right now in itself is very, I don't want to say mid because that's not encapsulating like how it is right now, but it's very like a cycle repeat because like when things are repeated, it's like nothing new is being introduced. And then like I had even done like research of my own and I'm my own social experiment. So it's like for the name of science, pretty much. I'm trying to be like my own experiment and trying to actually like force something into existence so it can be something different so that way I can understand and think back on it and how I can do things a little bit much differently so it can be perceived in a different type of way because I feel like people are stuck in their ways of thinking of like it's just TV, it's just like a movie, it's just like that. But if you actually think about like what would happen if it was like a real thing, then it would change the perspective of like how you think of things, and that's how I'm trying to get at. This video is not really much anything that I'm coming with any sort of thought. I'm just thinking on like the tip of my tongue. But I mean, like, I feel like what I'm trying to get at is like I'm trying to do things a little much differently, and I want to kind of like bring something new and bring like a new type of energy, a youthful type of energy. Because when I say a youthful type of energy, the way that I think, I'm gonna give an example with Hugo. So Hugo is more of like the young generation. So basically, it's like a different state of mind, and it's like you learn something like a pro, but break it like an artist. So if you learn something like a pro, you understand like the actual rules and like the overall diagram. But then like you break it like an artist, you come at it from a different angle, but bringing like a different type of aesthetic and new type of energy that would kind of resonate with people, and people would actually understand in a different type of light because like that's how I would perceive things after working for Hugo Boss. And I had learned that, and I'm so glad I learned that. And I was kind of like enrolled in like HB University, but like but anyways, that's beside the point. I feel like I don't really have any like sort of topic that I want to talk about today. This is just something that I just wanted just to create, and I'm like in the zone, in the mood to like actually create this video. Um, Not sure like what else to talk about any in that regard. But so I also wanted to talk about something as well because I think this is a good talking point. So I had got this off Amazon, so like it's like this suit that I got, because I'm thinking of like an actual like superhero type of suit itself, and I feel like I had cut the sleeves off and like I had made like the leg shorter so it's not like a full leg because like with the leg itself it had like the foot piece and I'm like that doesn't look right. It makes it look too costumish, but I feel like this is like more wearable. But what I'm trying to get at is that like this could actually be like an actual like outfit that people could actually wear. It's a morph suit type of thing. It has like a zipper on the back of it as well. But I feel like with this design, it's simple, it's different, and if people can actually just like get outside the box of wearing like a t-shirt, shorts, or just t-shirt, sweats, I feel like that's old fashioned. Fashion needs to actually change and actually progress because like this is just like it does look costumish, but it's like I had actually tested this out. It's easy to wash. It's actually like um it could actually be fashionable because you can wear it as is like a bedtime suit. You could wear this as like a shirt and just wear some pants. Um, even though like I had cut the sleeves off, I mean, you can see like the raw edges. That's besides the point, but like, this is like a testable like item that I had actually just like thought of, and like I'm actually gonna like do more research and actually like can take into consideration of like what I'm doing because like I'm trying to like do something a little bit different. And sorry that I'm talking fast. I'm talking like kind of like not erratic, but just like in a way that just seems like it's not like actually like formulating like my dots, my thinking thoughts and my thinking patterns are not connecting. Um, Next, okay. So anyway, so like I just want to just want to actually just get on with this video and just kind of just conclude it and everything like that because like since I'm just talking outside of my neck and nothing is making sense, but I feel like I'm gonna look back on this video and then actually take into consideration what I said, and I hope it makes sense to you guys. But like I feel like um I'm all for change. I'm all for growth, and I'm all for testing like new potentials and new ideas that are just being thrown at me. And I want to be able to be that beacon of light, the beacon of hope that like you can like look into and confide in, because everything happens for a reason. And I'm just taking it as a gift from the universe that I'm able to have this creative mindset. And I want you guys to like actually just like be your own like I don't know how to say it, but just be your most authentic self despite what people say and what people might think. Like even if you have like a different mindset, like who cares what other people think? Like who cares? Like who wants to be normal nowadays? Like who wants to be like quote unquote normal? Like I want you guys to be like your own inner like superhero. Be that. Like no one can take that from you. Like if you have like a different mindset, you come from a different background. But anyways, I'm just gonna end this video. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna say Zeno out.